From social media to the big screen, my next guest tries to find balance between his dysfunctional family, online fame, and living as an Indo-Canadian in Crave's new series, Late Bloomer. Check it out.
Hello, hello, testing, testing. So I always have white dudes coming up to me like, oh, dude, you still live at home at your big age? Oh, that's so weird. Can we move past this dinosaur of a notion that we're doing less well in life just because we're with our folks? Free food, no rent, laundry, done. So enjoy your downtown condo with your empty fridges and your loneliness. I'll be over here, emotionally fulfilled with my loving family, right here at home. Right here at home.
Please welcome creator Jasmeet Raina. Hey, Jasmeet.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so into this. I live with my mom, so I can definitely relate to the multi-generational kind of household. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot. Cool. There's challenges.
There is. Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You get through it. Yeah.
It's honestly, it's one of those things where I think people who aren't used to it maybe think it's tricky, but honestly, I find it easier. My mom's like aware of my schedule. We know what's up. We're really like involved in each other's lives.
I know.
It's good to go.
I went back with my parents during COVID, and it was just like, it was literally that. Like, I wrote that scene before COVID happened, and then all of a sudden I'm back home writing the same thing that happened to me, and then just having my mom's food. It was great, though. Yeah,
it's always a good thing. After a long day, having a home-cooked meal. My mom's not a great cook, but it's still nice when someone else cooks for you.
Yeah, you don't have to cook, Uber Eats. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's done.
Yeah, you're good to go. It's one of those things.
And it's good.
It is good. See, that's key.
Yeah.
Now, you wore so many different kind of hats. You had so many different roles on Late Bloomer. You wrote the show, executive produced it, created it, and you star in it. It was inspired by your life. So tell us a little bit more about the show itself.
Yeah, I think it was just more of a kind of deeper dive into what it feels like being a South Asian, first generation millennial, but I also like kind of took experiences from being on the internet in my 20s, you know, just like such a wild ride, a wild time. And so like those two opposing kind of forces were really interesting. Like that was just my life in a sense. So I kind of wanted to bring that element to the show, but it's also a bunch of different perspectives as well that we kind of put in the show. The writers also brought a lot of their perspectives. It's just like a good team effort of a lot of us just kind of bringing forth the feeling of what it feels like growing up as a child of an immigrant, or you know, in this era.
What is it like going from being like a YouTuber, having a YouTube career, and being a creator, like you said, online, to working in a writer's room and on like a set with so many more people? Because when you are shooting YouTube, a lot of times, yes, people work with a crew, but it's a smaller crew.
Totally,
So what was it like jumping from that into something with like so many people on it, and there's so many kind of layers to it?
Yeah, it's a completely different experience on YouTube. You're just kind of doing everything yourself, like from writing all the way down to like even the music and editing, like the whole thing. I'd kind of just be doing it on my own, and then just get a lot of my friends who are hilarious, throw them in my videos, be like, "You're doing this." And I'm like, all right. And so with like making a TV show, you obviously can't. One person just can't do everything, and so you really have to like rely on the team of people to kind of, you know, bring your vision, your baby to life, in a sense, right? So it's a scary process because, you know, you're in control of everything, and then you kind of have to like relinquish that control a bit and like collaborate, which was a beautiful process, and like empower everyone involved. Like the show, you know, I really took the time out in 2019 to really figure out what the show was, the characters, the world, some of the stories I wanted to tell, and then when I went into development and also the writer's room, you know, and then when it goes to production, everybody's just kind of bringing a piece of themselves into it too. So it's like a very personal project, not only for myself, but like everyone involved. And that's what I think made it a really special process. And we all just had such a great time doing it. We just vibed and communicated. And it was just perfect. It was amazing.
I think that's so cool, and I think it's such a great way when you have other people who maybe have a different opinion or a different experience in their life than you do. It's a way to make it so it speaks to more people too. Like you get to have those perspectives. You're still kind of the like meat and potatoes, but you've got that information now.
Yeah, I think especially making the show, I really wanted to not only just share like my character's perspective. There's a lot of different perspectives that are kind of like, you know, going through it. They're all kind of connected with each other.
Totally.
And so the late bloomer title doesn't only just apply to, you know, my character. It's like every character in the show is going through some sort of journey with them feeling behind in something in their life, and we all watch them go through it. So yeah.
Well, I think that's also like, I think that's such a universal feeling. Even the people who look like they got it together, oh boy, you still feel like a late bloomer sometimes.
People always ask me like, why do you feel like a late bloomer?
Yeah,
like, you've been
successful for a long time.
Yeah, but you know, I think within that, it's like there's when you're so focused on one thing all the time. Like I was so focused on the internet, perpetually online, posting, engaging, like all that stuff. It's like the other things that are a part of you kind of take a back seat. So when that title like really struck me at first, I was like, this is relatable not only like on so many different levels. So I think it's just the perfect title.
Yeah, it really is. And you've always been such a strong advocate for representation. What is it like getting to make this show and have this show go to air, go to Crave, where people can have you as kind of an example and representing them and their experience?
Yeah, I just think it's super important to share these stories with people that are actually a part of these communities. So I think when it came to the writing, like we all brought something, because we're a part of these communities, we're a part of these stories, we know people, we are these people that we're writing about. And then even the cast, like we really fought to get as authentic as we could for the cast and really get people that really connected with the characters and that are, in a sense, these characters and can bring something that's truly special, whether it be the language, whether it be like their mannerisms, or whether it be like, you know, their own personal story. So it was just like such a dream cast to work with. And I'm really proud of everyone that kind of like brought themselves to set every day. It was just like such an honor to work with them.
That's amazing. It's the collaboration. That's awesome. Jasmeet, it's been such a pleasure talking to you. Thanks so much for stopping by. And a huge congrats. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.